And even though it might not feel exactly like fall in San Antonio, this principal designer is gonna help us feel its aesthetic through all the senses. I want to welcome Melissa Fields, CEO of Shades of Grey Interior Design Studio. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Roma.
Girl, you always bring it.
To see you.
I know. I always love having you here because,
I have to hug you.
Well, you're awesome and you're a veteran
Thank
as
you.
well. So thank you for your service. Amazing. But you always really do bring a good vision for our audience to try to transition from one season to another, from one event to another, from whatever it is that life brings us, right?
Absolutely. Well, listen, thank you for having me, but I wanted to let the audience know that this is the time for hosting and gathering. So fall is the time for hosting and gathering. So as you see, we have set all of this stuff up, and I really think about it's how you set the table, right? So when you have friends and family come over, you don't want to just have paper plates. I think there's a time for that, but I think when fall comes, you kind of want to spruce it up a bit. So if you can see right here, we've got a couple different table settings.
So cute.
So if you think about it, the fall colors, right? I think we need to think beyond orange and black, right? I think we think fall, Halloween, but it's so much more than that. I like to come at it with more of the deeper, richer, moodier colors, right? A little bit more modern. You know me, I always kind of bring a modern vibe, but you can mix it. So as you can see here in this place setting, we've got kind of like a deep kind of orangey brown kind of color, but then we're bringing in some of the metallics with the white bowl and the white plate with a little bit of the brass on the edges, which is really beautiful. We're mixing metals here, so we have the same thing. Oop, we have the same thing here with the brass napkin holders, right? We're bringing out that green,
little detail.
every detail, and then with the silverware, we've got like a graphite finish, right?
Cool.
So it's just you're mixing all of that together to really get that.
And look at the glassware. Absolutely adore that.
It's beautiful.
The
cookie holder, right? You can put cupcakes, cakes. We just did some cookies on here. Again, you're mixing some of the finishes. I love this, right? With the leaves, the detail and things like that. It makes it feel very fall-like.
Hey, we're ignoring the statement piece on the table. The candles are so cool.
Y'all look at this. So everyone kind of, I think, traditionally wants to use like flower arrangement and things like that, but it's really the wow statement pieces, right? Mixing in the candles, right? Obviously, these are not traditional candles. You've got the fall colors, but look at how they just kind of wind and curve. It's just a very different take than your traditional candlesticks, right? And then again, you have these statement pieces. This is a leaf, right? So we don't necessarily have a bunch of flowers and stuff, but we have the leaves. Look at the pumpkins. But as you can tell, the pumpkins, right, it's very fall-like, but we've got wood, we've got a beautiful jewel-toned green, we've got, feel this.
Oh, this is adorable.
I will take a nap with this.
Yes, it's so cute. It belongs on my bed.
It does.
Instead of the table.
Instead of that,
So
right?
cute.
And so you have all of these, but then we're also mixing in very sculptural art pieces with texture. We're mixing in wood for that warmth. We're bringing in some of this like little apples, and you can fill your bowls, right? So bowls can be still used functionally to have food and things in them, but if you want decor to be in them, you can use them in that way as well. So we've got another little pumpkin right here.
This too.
Y'all know I am a texture girl.
Yes.
And I think when you mix in textures, you're adding a lot of interest into your decor. So and it's not flat.
Where can we get these types of things?
So we actually went to Home Goods to get this stuff. So Home Goods, I love Home Sense. You can do at home. So it's very inexpensive. You don't have, as you can tell, it looks kind of like, it looks a little pricey, it looks a little luxe, but you can get it at, some really decent prices.
And it actually, you're gonna get to reuse it too for the next fall.
Absolutely.
Maybe add some colors to change it up.
Just switch it up a little bit. And then coming over here, kind of towards the end of this, your living setting, like your seating area, like so you've had a big meal, you're wearing your stretchy pants, and then you want to come and take a nap. So again, we've got like a green chair, but look at this, these plums. It goes back to, again, it's not just orange and black, but it's so soft, but you've got a deep plum, very comfy, cozy. You've got a little side table, and then you can have your little cinnamon apple spice tea, which is my favorite. Look at that.
Oh. Very adorable.
Very adorable. And you don't have to just go plain. I mean, switch it up, make it feel like you, but then, just kind of switch it up every season.
But something else you noted that I love, you want to make your home smell like fall.
Yes. So you just said we're still in San Antonio, we're still in Texas, and sometimes it's 100 degrees outside, except for today. I was very grateful.
Yes.
But how can you feel like fall? Bringing in those home scents, right? Whether it's a candle, like if you smell this guy right here, if it's a candle, right? You can do the plug-in air fresheners. Sometimes people have the whole home diffusers.
Yes.
Or if you want to kind of DIY it, you can like get a pot, like a little pan, and put it on your stove and kind of mix in like cinnamon and apple spice and all of those good fall senses. Turn it on low, and then it just permeates through your house. And so it feels like fall, even though it still feels like summer outside.
We are so ready for fall thanks to you. How can people book you or ask you more questions and find you?
Absolutely. So you can find us on Instagram at Shades of Grey Interiors, or you can call us at 210-400-6799, or you can go to the website shadesofgreydesign.com.
Thank you for being with us
Thank
today,
you for
Melissa.
having us.
So inspired. You're making me really excited for fall because I kind of wanted to hold on to summer.
Right,
but I think I'm ready now, right? Stay with us. Hopefully you're ready to stick around because after the break, we're going to get crafty with you.